So, Metro. Let's talk about Eddie Murphy's career around the 90s. He had a couple of hits in the 90s. He had like The Nutty Professor. He had Dr. Doolittle. He had. That's most of the thing I actually really know. Besides these type of movies that people actually never heard of. Metro, which is this movie. And another movie that people never heard of is called Holy Man with Eddie Murphy. Metro and Holy Man are very forgotten films that Eddie Murphy has done in the 90s that you're forgotten about. A lot of people don't know those films at all unless you're like a big Eddie Murphy fan. You probably know who those movies even are. Holy Man I heard of before. Metro I just started hearing about it this last year in 2021. Now it's 2022 January. Yeah. I just started hearing about this movie last year. This one of these YouTubers keep talking about it, Metro. He kept talking about this movie. He says it's very underrated and all that. We'll get to that soon. We'll talk about my opinion about this movie soon. Right now, we're just talking about Eddie Murphy's, 90s films timeline. Like I said, he has successful films in the 90s and he has failure films in the 90s. Besides that, there's another one called Vampire in Brooklyn. For some reason, people like the film, which I don't understand why. What's so funny about it? What's so interesting about it? Even though Eddie Murphy wanted to do a serious horror film, but for some reason, the director of Scream and Freddy Krueger did not want to do something like that. I guess with Eddie Murphy, because Eddie Murphy's a comedian, so he decided to make a comedy out of it in a horror. I forgot what the director's name is. He's very legendary. He died like 5, 6 years ago, 7 years ago tops. I can't think of his name right now. I'll probably look it up later, but yeah. He wanted to do a serious vampire movie, so a serious horror film or something like that, but that didn't work because, he's a comedian. I mean, there's a lot of comedians that turn into a serious role, like Bryan Cranston, for example, from Breaking Bad. He went from playing Malcolm in the Middle to Breaking Bad. Which Bryan Cranston played a character named Walter White, who is this chemist who ends up getting lung cancer, and he has to finally make money. So he decided to join the drug dealing business, making money. He beats his cancer, but he still has greed to make more money than that. Eddie Murphy maybe could play a serious role, maybe, but it depends on how the story is written, how the script is. But I don't think that's ever going to happen, to be fair, because he's mostly a comedian type of guy than a serious role. So this film, Metro, like I said, not many people have heard of this film. People will call this another Beverly Hills Cop film, even though it is something like Beverly Hills Cop. It has the same resemblance as Beverly Hills Cop. This is better than Beverly Hills Cop 3, which is really a failure film. That film was terrible, Beverly Hills Cop 3. It is so bad that George Lucas had to show up and try and fix it, but he couldn't fix that movie. That movie was a piece of shit. Only the first two was good. Just like a Home Alone 2. Just like the first two Home Alone films, same thing. The other ones suck ass. Especially got different kid in there instead of Macaulay Culkin. Metro. So it's like I said, it's basically a Beverly Hills Cop 4, or me call this the real Beverly Hills Cop 3. So basically, it's the same shit, but this time it's like Eddie Murphy is a cop, of course, just like the Beverly Hills Cop films, and he makes a bunch of goofy jokes like Beverly Hills Cop. In this film, he stops a bunch of these bank robbers from robbing the bank. Well, it's a hostage situation going on, and he had to stop this guy from blowing this Asian lady's brains out or something. And she's a pretty attractive lady. He got hostage, ready to blow her brains out. And this guy that's holding this Asian lady is played by an actor who was in a show called Grounded for Life, which is a really classic show. He's also in a movie called Blade with Wesley Snipes. So he played one of the bad guys there also. But here he has a smaller role in this film. Blade, he has a bigger role. And it's like this guy always plays goofy all the time. I think his name is Donnell Log, if that's how you pronounce his name. And he's like a really funny guy, especially in that show Grounded for Life, with also actors like Richard Reel, who plays his dad. He was from Office Space, and the other guy who plays his brother. I forgot what his name was. He was in movies like in the future, Pineapple Express and Superbad. Like I really like this guy as an actor, Donald Logg. I really like him as an actor. He still does stuff now, but not like really big stuff. You know, he did play detective in a show called Gotham, I think, if I remembered. He's a pretty good actor. I like him. He's pretty funny. So, you know, yeah, I know how Eddie Murphy does. You gotta stop this hostage situation. You gotta stop this bank robber guy from blowing this chick's brains out. Which he does. He stops it. You know, you say you're gonna give him a car or something like that. Lies to him, give him a car. Which you have to do, you know, to stop this guy from killing this fucking lady. Which he does, and he gets arrested. After you know, Eddie Murphy smokes him. And before that, he was telling Donald Logg, look, there's snipers in that window, the snipers over there, and that and there. All that other shit. After that, so he doesn't really get killed, he just gets shot and he gets arrested. The next scene, he's back in the office, you know, talks to his boss, blah blah blah. And, you know, the boss told me he got a new partner for him or something like that. He told me he's this new kid or something like that. He wanted to train this new kid. He's played by a guy named Michael Rappaport. If you remember from movies like Higher Learning, and which he plays this neo-Nazi guy, you know, KKK, Ku Klux Klan guy. He was also in other shit, like he was in Next Friday, the small role. He played this mailman or something. And that's like 2 Ice Cube movies. He played a whole bunch of other shit, but him in real life, he's a fucking dumbass in real life. He's a good actor, but he's a dumbass in real life. He says a lot of dumb shit. So yeah, Michael Rappaport is young in this movie because this came out in like I said, like late '90s. He was still young at the time. He plays this rookie cop kid, which, you know, Eddie Murphy doesn't pick up right away, not until later on. The next scene, you know, they're in the fucking Eddie Murphy's in the parking lot with his other partner, his older partner, and he's looking for his new car that he wanted because, you know, he told his boss that he wanted like a whole bunch of money or something like that, and he wanted a new car, and the boss did all this outrageous and stuff like that, which it is. Well, anyways, he gets in the car, but it's actually a car that looks like from Sanford and Son, which, you know, Eddie Murphy makes a joke about. He said, "Oh, I'm not trying that Red Fox mobile or something like that." He said, "Sanford Son's a really funny show. You should check that old ass shit out. It's funny as fuck. Doesn't matter how old it is, it's funny." Which, you know, Eddie Murphy was like really good friends with Red Fox in real life. He was pretty good friends with him till his death. You know, because Red Fox did teach him a lot of stuff, how to be a comedian and stuff like that and whatnot. But anyways, yeah, so he got a car with his partner, and like later on, you know, his partner had to go get something in this hotel or something like that. He go pick something up or something while Eddie Murphy wait at the car. Then all of a sudden, this dude fucking smokes him and kills him. Just like Beverly Hills Cop 1 when Eddie Murphy's friend gets killed. It's the same. It's basically the same thing. It's that this time it's his partner instead of, you know, it just being his buddy he hangs out with. It's still the same thing though. So yeah, his partner gets killed, and now, you know, Eddie Murphy has to go revenge him and stuff. Just like the same thing with Beverly Hills Cop. He gotta go revenge his friend. It's like I said, this is Beverly Hills Cop 3. This is the real Beverly Hills Cop 3. Because this has a better story than Beverly Hills Cop 3, the original Beverly Hills Cop 3. It has a way better story than that film. That film was terrible. Bad acting, bad jokes, awful. That even the acting was so shit. Like, what? I don't know why it's so bad. I think because of that John Landis director. He's a good director. It's just that movies he made after like Blues Brothers and Animal House. He got really starting to suck ass. Yeah, like way too much goofy shit in that third movie. Like, what the fuck was he? Why did he hire him for Beverly Hills Cop 3? Like, that makes no sense. Back then he was a good director. After that he went senile or something. I don't know what the fuck happened. So later on, you know, Eddie Murphy does get revenge. I find this asshole who killed his friend, and he talks to the boss about it, but the boss refused to make him put him on the case. He got 2 other people to put on the case. Eddie Murphy got pissed off and storms out of the office. And he still asking for information from people, you know, he's not on the case. Saying about how Beverly Hills Cop 1 was like, same shit. So he's still going to try to investigate about it and all that. Oh yeah, also this he has this love interest in this movie who is this black British lady. I think she's British because the way she talks is she talks like a British lady. She doesn't sound like she's from the UK or something. I gotta look it up. I gotta see if she's from. Is she? I think she's Australian or British. I think the actress. Yeah, he's supposed to be his love interest, and he has this dog. She has this big ass dog or something like that. I think it's like a fucking bulldog or something. She has. I forgot what kind of dog she has in the movie. It's a big ass dog, if I remembered. Yeah, I was exactly right. She is British. Carmen El Jogo. I think Ejogo or something. I heard her name somewhere before. I forgot what other movie she made a lot of shit. I forgot what other movie she was in, but she's not a bad actress. She's not bad. She's not a bad actress. Yeah. She's supposed to be his love interest and all that, and everybody's trying to get a date with her, but she don't want to do it right away. She was meeting this other guy. Get all that stuff because she's like, I forgot, she's like a painter or something like that. I forgot what it was. I didn't really care about that part. Then cuts to fucking the bad guy who killed Eddie Murphy's partner, Michael Wincock. He is the brother of a martial artist named what's his fucking name? Jeff Wincock. And he's also an actor. He's been in a lot of martial arts films and whatnot. The thing is, I like not Michael Wincock. I like Jeff Wincock more than Michael Wincock, to be fair. Yeah, Michael Wincock is a good actor. It's just that I like his brother better because his brother's like a martial artist. He did a lot of martial arts films. I feel like his brother Jeff should have been more movies than Michael, to be fair. Because I think Jeff has like more talent than Michael. Jeff is the older brother of Michael. Yeah, I didn't mind Michael Wincock as a bad guy in this movie. It's just that it's weird seeing Michael Wincock is the bad guy over Paul Ben Victor, because Paul Ben Victor plays his friend in this movie, and Paul Ben Victor's character in this movie is such a fucking wussy. Because the thing is I see him being over Michael Wincock because I can't picture him playing this type of character as Clarence's character. Like his character is such a fucking wuss. Like he lets Michael Wincock's character bully him and stuff like that. Slaps him on the head and stuff like that. Like he's a stooge. Like come on. I didn't like that because he'll play the main bad guy more than some fucking some dorky character or something like that. Like that didn't make no sense. Paul Ben Victor played better roles than this. Like he played a goofball in this movie. I don't understand that. Oh, the thing is, he is from a movie called The Three Stooges. To be fair, I just looked it up. I made a joke about him playing being a stooge, and he was in a movie called The Three Stooges, one of those documentary films by Mel Gibson. Yeah, it's weird seeing Paul Ben Victor being bullied by his friend Michael Wincock's character. Like I was like, what the fuck is that shit? Like is Paul Ben Victor should be over Michael Wincock? Like should he be the main boss or something like that, or a more serious character? I didn't understand that part. So he gets mad at him, but he blames him for everything because Michael Wincock got caught from killing a cop and stuff like that. Blames him for everything, blah blah blah, all that shit. So Michael Wincock decides to rob a bank and stuff like that, and all that. Point a gun to the lady's head while Edward opens the door and talks to her and shit like that. Tell him this and that, and he's like, "I'll be right back." She's like, "No, leave me with this guy, kill me." It's the same shit again. It's the same shit. The hot situation shit again. The same thing again. They never had to stop it. Blah blah blah. Oh, before that, he took young Michael Rappaport to a horse racing bet thing, which he told that he used to do with his old partner when he was alive. He used to bet horse racing all the time. Then Eddie Murphy won it, and they got the money and stuff like that. Then after later on, you know, fucking Michael Woodcock, you know, Eddie Murphy stops him after the chase and all that. He wanted to blow his brains up. Well, Michael Woodcock's character's brains out, but he couldn't do it because like it'd be against his job, which Michael Rappaport told him don't do it. And he's like, all right, fuck it. I mean, just cuff this guy and put him in jail. You know, I should have fucking murdered this motherfucker or killed my partner. So he puts him in jail. Blah blah blah. And then fucking this stupid love interest scenes with Eddie Murphy and the British black woman. So, you know, they date and stuff like that. They go out and stuff like that. Blah blah blah. And then fucking Michael Wincock's character talks to Paul Van Victor, and Paul Van Victor listens to him. Michael Wincock keeps blaming him for everything. You know, he didn't do a goddamn thing wrong. He's supposed to be his cousin too, so that's another thing. They're actually related in this movie. They're cousins. So he tells Michael Wincock tells Paul Van Victor to go kill Eddie Murphy's girlfriend in the movie. And then there's one scene, she's like taking her shirt off and showing her titties and bras and stuff like that. I was like, damn, she got some nice ass tits. Yeah, she's a really sexy lady, I'll tell you that, the actress that plays her. Yeah, you know, Paul Van Victor's like looking through the window or something like that. I forgot what happened. Then he goes in there trying to stab her and stuff like that, and you know he fails. Eddie Murphy comes in and he starts chasing after him out in the streets, and the Paul Van Victor gets killed. So yeah, he failed because he's not really a murderer, to be fair. He's not the type of person that actually murders people, to be fair. His character, his character's not really much of a person that actually want to murder somebody. You know, like I said, I don't like his character in this movie because his character's a fucking wussy. Paul Van Victor played better roles than this. I just don't like his role in this movie. His face seems like he's played more of a serious role than this. Like I don't see him like this as his character. And no, I never watched the show The Wire. If anyone want to ask me that, you ever see The Wire, Samuel? No, I've never seen The Wire. I heard a lot of people say it sucked. A lot of people say it was good. I don't know. I don't know if I trust watching it. I rather watch The Shield than watch The Wire. The Shield's better. Anyways, Eddie Murphy was furious. He goes to talk to Michael Wincock, pretty pissed off, slamming on the fucking glass window. He's shouting at him and stuff like that. Yells, screaming like a fucking like a monkey and shit. So then afterwards he leaves. After he flipped out on him, then he takes fucking his British girlfriend out on a date and tell her she gonna take her on a cruise and stuff like that. You know, she thought she'll give him a ring right away, but he was like, "Nah, how we going on a cruise first before I do something like that?" Like I didn't really care about the love interest scenes. I know the actress Carmen's really an attractive lady. I'll give you that, but I don't really care about those scenes at all, man. Then the next scene, fucking Michael Wincock finds a way to escape the prison so easily. Like this cop's like talking on the phone. Oh, blah 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 blah. I'll see the guy behind me going on to this moving clothes racket and escaping the prison. Like what the fuck is that shit? This movie's so stupid. This guy just gets away with it easily. He escapes the prison just like snap, just like that. Then of course, you know, he kidnapped his girlfriend. Blah blah blah. It's like every other movie. Then Eddie Murphy and Michael Rappaport had to go get her. Michael Rappaport is a sniper. Eddie Murphy goes to talk to fucking Michael Wincock, and then they get to fight each other. He gets his girlfriend saved, all that shit, and they go on there. They kill Michael Wincock. Then Eddie Murphy and fucking the Carbon lady, British woman girlfriend. He goes to take her on a cruise, and they go on a vacation, and the movie ends. There we go, the end. This movie was, it's alright. A lot of people say this movie's very underrated. Yeah, someone said that on YouTube. Some YouTuber guy, Rambo fan, or whatever his name is. He say this movie is very underrated. I don't see it as very underrated. I say it's okay, it's alright. It doesn't suck. It's just that it's not really that great. I thought it'd be better than this, but it's Beverly Hills Cop 3. This is the real Beverly Hills Cop 3. This is Beverly Hills Cop 4, the real Beverly Hills Cop 3. There's nothing different. He acts the same character. He acts like Axel Foley in this movie. I don't know how people can say this movie's underrated. You know, it's just like Beverly Hills Cop. It's the same shit like Beverly Hills Cop. He makes goofy jokes and stuff. Yeah, there is serious scenes in this movie. It's like Beverly Hills Cop, serious scenes. This movie tried to be more serious, but still, this is Beverly Hills Cop 4. This is the real Beverly Hills Cop film. This is better. This is better than Beverly Hills Cop 3. I'll say that, but still, like, this movie's not that great. I don't see it. I don't see it as being that amazing. I don't see it as being very underrated. It's all right. It's all right film. I've seen better Eddie Murphy films than this. Like I said, Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, Dr. Dolittle, what's other films? 48 Hours. I guess another 48 Hours is better than Metro. You know, another 48 Hours, I didn't really like the story that much. It's much these fucking bikers and this black guy with these glasses, and then the real main bad guy is fucking the guy that Nick Nolte works for. He's like the main bad guy. I was like, what the fuck? He just pops out of nowhere like, I'm the bad guy, and they start shooting each other at the end. Like, come on, but really? Well, it's not a bad movie. Another 48 Hours. I want to watch another 48 Hours to watch Metro again. Even though that British woman was pretty attractive though, especially when she takes her shirt off and shit. Like, god damn. But still, like, this movie wasn't that great. Metro came out like 24 years ago, and it doesn't really hold up that well. Like other films from the 90s would hold up. Like I said, I didn't like Paul Ben Victor's character. I didn't like Paul Ben Victor's character in this movie. Like I said, his character is a wussy. He lets his cousin bully him. Michael Wincock's character, he lets him bully him and shit. It's like, oh, I didn't do anything. Blah, blah, blah. No. Paul Ben Victor's character, like I said, Paul Ben Victor looks like he played more of a serious character than some goofball. The way he looks is like come on, because this guy's been like so much shit. It's like you can't forget about this guy. His face is everywhere. I remember like mostly from like Everybody Hates Chris when he was like I think he was like a gym teacher or a janitor. I forgot which one he was. I think he was like one of those strict teachers. He was serious there. To be fair, he was actually a serious person there. You know, he makes some goofy stuff, goofy jokes. I mean, but here it's like I don't like his character here. He's let his cousin bully him. It's pathetic. But anyways, like I said, this is alright. It's not underrated. It's not this and that. I don't see that.